likely to be 8 or I think right at the time of transfer. When's your transfer supposed to be?
Tuesday.
Got a lot of Tuesday transfers today.
Do we? Good.
Yeah.
Does it look triangular or is it?
Yeah, it's pretty triple. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to look over your belly too, just because
Okay.
the way your uterus is tilted a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to see that perfect triple, but it's there. It's
On the good side.
yeah.
Okay.
So right over here, I'm just gonna take a good peek. Check your ovaries, make sure they're sleeping.
Looks like they are.
Mm-hmm. Which is what we want them to do now.
Good.
Their time is over.
Good. Did their job.
Yep. Now listen to the blood flow, okay?
Oh, good.
Let's see.
It's still not great, is it?
It's gonna be still a little elevated. Look at the right side and the left side.
Okay, so for I had my appointment today, my ultrasound, and my blood work they just took, so it'll come back in 4 to 6 hours or whatever.
Okay.
And they're checking my estrogen levels because they were kind of low, but they upped all of my patches. So hopefully hopefully my estrogen goes up, and my progesterone needs to be less than 1, I guess. So that will have a lot to do with my blood work and where we go from here.
Okay.
And my ultrasound showed that my lining was 9 millimeters, which is good. They wanted it between 8 and 12.
Well, I heard all that part. What I got confused on was,
Well, I'm trying to...
if we could skip, if you're going to decide when the acupuncture is or when the transfer
Okay,
is.
so hold on, let me just keep going with my... And so then my lining looks good and is trilamellar, which is really, really good. They wanted it to show 3 levels. It all looks good. But then they checked my blood flow. My blood flow was still not good. It's just really, really elevated, which means it's just like restricted blood flow. So she said that the acupuncture should have been helping by now, but it's not showing any signs of helping. So she said that acupuncture is popular because it's supposed to help, but there's no like it's gonna help, you know, it doesn't say it's gonna help, or else they would like demand that everyone does it, which they don't. It's very elective, you know.
Yeah.
So she said you can decide if you want to do it the day of transfer or not. She said if you don't love it, sometimes it does more harm than good because we don't want you to be stressed out. We want you to be totally relaxed.
So you can decide if you want to do acupuncture the day of transfer.
Right. So we have to decide by the 1st. When they call us on the 1st to tell us everything about transfer, then they'll tell us like, do you want to do the acupuncture or not?
Okay.
And we can decide. I don't know either way right now because I feel like it's not really.
Do it tomorrow?
I guess. I mean, I guess I could do it tomorrow.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you going to go tomorrow? tomorrow to acupuncture?
Well, I guess that's what I was calling to talk to you about. Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, if it's going to help, I want it to help. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you say?
Well, if it's not helping and you don't like it, then why are you going to keep going?
Well, and that's what she said, too. She's like, it sometimes does more harm than good. Like, it might not be necessary to do it.
Yeah.
So, that's where I'm at right now. Plus, it's $250.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you going to spend why would we spend another $500
I know. And tomorrow.
on
And
something
I know.
that's not working and you're not liking? That's silly.
I know. I just wanted to help my blood flow, but obviously it's not. So, at this point, my blood flow is a problem. The doctor could cancel our transfer.
Okay.
We'll know today after she talks to the doctor and he gets all these reports of my blood work. So there's that.
Okay.
She said that she doubts he'll do that. She's like, I don't think he will, but there's 50% chance that he might cancel it. And I said, well, what else would be?
She said that there's a 50% chance that he might cancel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I asked her, like, okay, well, what are we going to change? Like, what's going to help the blood flow? If the acupuncture is not, that pill that I was taking is not. And she said that the only thing that will help it is Viagra, of all things.
That's funny is I read that, or I heard that.
Oh, you're such a good husband.
I don't know where I heard that from.
Well, apparently it's vaginally. I would take it vaginally from the beginning, from day one. So we'd pretty much start over all of our meds that we've been doing the last 2 weeks.
And but if he cancels it, then it's going to be another month.
Oh, it's going to be another 6 weeks before we even start again. Because he's going to have to make me go back on the birth control. I have to wait for my cycle to start. It's going to be till June before we even think about it again. Which is annoying. Like, you know how that is. They make you go on birth control. Even though I might argue the birth control this time because I can't handle the birth control again. I mean, that gives me the worst migraines and I feel horrible on birth control.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been worse than all of these fertility medications, I feel like.
Yeah.
Going off it, on it, 10 days at a time. It's just too much.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I might argue that, and then we could start maybe with my next period. But, like you said, they don't let you do that usually. So, I don't know. I just told her I wanted to be prepared. I'm like, just tell me. I want to be prepared if they're going to cancel it. And she was like, well, there is a chance that he could cancel it. I also want a good, solid chance of getting a positive pregnancy test. You know, like I want...
Yeah, you don't want to waste a transfer.
I don't want to waste an embryo. Yeah, so like if you need to cancel it, I'm not fine with it, but I want to give it the best chance we have.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already used $1,000 worth of medication this month. So it's like,
damn.
I know, what do you do? So, I don't know. We'll see. They're going to call after they get my blood work back. But they're really happy with my lining and really happy with the way that all looks. But I don't know. The acupuncture, like, is... I don't know. Like, I probably should still... I kind of feel like I should still do it. Because I missed last week.
Well, if it's not helping, honey, I don't know why you would still do it. If you don't like it, if it's not helping...
I know. I just want it to help. I just want it to do what it's supposed to do.
But it's not.
I know. It's really not. So.
Well, that's kind of frustrating.
Well, I know, especially, well, we knew that they could cancel it for any reason, and this could be a reason, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but I guess he'll make the decision today. That wasn't my normal nurse. My normal nurse isn't there today, of course. So, it wasn't like I knew her well. But she was like, I have seen him cancel it for this reason before, but he might not. I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I wish, yeah, it's like, just tell us yes or no.
Right. Right. Okay, but I guess he's going to tell me today. Like, but then she was like, then she talked about my whole rest of my cycle. Like, when I start my shots, she drew like circles on my back where I have to give my shots. And like about the vaginal progesterone. And like she told me like about all those things. Like, so she acted like I was going to go forward. So, I don't know.
When's the doctor going to call?
That same nurse is going to call after she talks with the doctor, after the blood work comes back. So not until like 4.
Okay. Well, I'll be out of my meeting by 4, so that'll be good.
Okay, that's good. Well, and then like, I just said, well, like, can't we just start the vaginal, Viagra now? And she's like, no, because it's already too late to start it because you can't have it while you're doing your progesterone. I'm supposed to start progesterone tomorrow. And she's like, based on your labs, it looks like you're going to have progesterone tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So she's like, honestly, they would just make you start over. I'm like, oh, God. So, there's that. I lost him. So, that's my ultrasound for today. Today is the middle of my cycle. I don't even know what today is. I could look, I guess. We're obviously disappointed, frustrated, kind of lost right now. Today is day 13. I'm supposed to have my transfer on day 19. So, 6 days. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see what they say when they call. Not much I can do. I still kind of want to do the acupuncture only because in my head I feel like it might work. But it's super expensive and it hasn't worked yet. So, alright, hopefully they call later and maybe I'll get that on video. Wish us luck. Thanks. Hi everyone. It is, I don't know what time it is, closer to 1 o'clock now. Let's see. Yeah, 10 till 1. My appointment this morning was at 9:30. So I've been doing errands a little bit today, trying to keep busy. Of course that ultrasound was a little disappointing to me, so I was a little worked up from that. So, but I was heading back up the mountain, I-70 West, and the nurse called and said, can you turn around because we need you to go to the pharmacy. So I did. Now I'm in South Denver. It's hot. So good news. They're not going to cancel my transfer. Yay. So I'm super happy about that. He is concerned about my blood flow, but he's not horribly concerned about it. He thinks he can fix it with vaginal suppositories that are Viagra. I mentioned that before, that they would have done that from the beginning if they were going to cancel my transfer. But they're not going to cancel it. Yay! So I start suppositories right now. I'm trying to get 4 in today. And then I'll take 4 more on, today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I'll stop on Saturday for my transfer on Tuesday. I'm so excited. These suppositories are hilarious. I will show them to you. Only because this is a show everything kind of YouTube channel. So they come in this funky little box. That's so weird with my prescription, and yeah. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like something that I shouldn't have, I feel like. So the box is kind of like a jewelry box in a weird way. Then inside of here, I don't know if I can show you, is all these suppositories. They are ginormous. Look at that. So, 4 times a day. I just now started one, so hopefully I can get 4 more in today, or 3 more in today. So that's that. Transfer still on for the 3rd. I'm so excited. I'm so much more happy than this morning. This morning I was freaking out a little bit. I was on the verge of tears. That poor nurse was just like, calm down, don't worry. If they cancel it, they'll only give you a better chance. And just now when she called, she was just so ecstatic to tell me that it was not canceled, and to run to the pharmacy and get my medication. So that makes me feel good when the nurses are just as invested as we are. So, so far so good. My blood work has not come back yet. She wasn't horribly concerned about my blood work. It was low last time, like I said, but I guess if it's low, they just give me more medication. So, and they were concerned if I ovulated or not. But with the ultrasound, they could tell that I had not ovulated. So, all is good right now. They'll call later on this afternoon to tell me what my blood work is, and hopefully everything is good to go. So weird that they're using Viagra, right? It's obviously a different form. It's meant for women. But I guess, I was telling Tony, I guess it's kind of just, that's what it's supposed to do to men, right? Give them blood flow where they need it. Maybe that's what I need. So, we're going to try it. I didn't read the side effects. Hopefully there aren't anything big. There's no side effects on this. So, we'll see. I don't really care what the side effects are. As you can tell, those don't bother me too much. So far, the only side effects I have from the estrogen patches that are helping grow my lining, I just feel really nauseous with them. I don't feel very good. I feel pukey. But, it doesn't matter. None of those things matter, right? So, no side effects so far. I'll keep you posted. Hopefully next time you see us is transfer day. Bye! Thank you all so much for your love and support. It does not go unnoticed. We appreciate it so, so much. When they told us to take 14 weeks to get here through this whole process, I never ever thought it would be here so fast. And things have been going perfectly so far. So, we expected to stay that way, I guess. Love you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.